Hey.
It's on.
It's on. Hey, Miss Donna. Let's see. We're getting everything set up.
Well, I know Miss Donna's on here and it's not showing up.
It'll take it a second to catch it.
Oh.
Unless she might have backed out to come back in.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, there's something. There's. You got
yeah, that ceiling fan. I hear it. Hey, y'all. We're just getting everything, turning our ceiling fan off because it was clinking. All right. There we go. It's actually not bad. You could turn that off.
You want to try it?
Yeah, turn it off. It's not bad. You can actually see our face better.
No. Well, nobody wants to see my face better.
Look, see?
God.
There we go. Hey, Miss Wendy.
All right.
Excuse me.
Oh, okay. We got some people coming in now. So
yeah, we're just giving everybody a second. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up.
They are already doing it. They're tired of hearing me say that too.
I don't have my jewelry on.
Well, I think it'll be okay. There's Nancy, Alfreda from New York. We're just trying to give everybody a minute to get in. We always have somebody ask a question, and I don't want anybody to get behind. There's Miss Terry.
Hey, Miss Terry. Okay, just don't let your voices put. She told me that she'll listen to us to go to sleep at night because we're soothing.
That's because we're boring.
We are boring.
Maggie, are we that boring?
That's what I told her. I said, well, we put ourselves to sleep too.
So one that we might not see tonight. Well, there's Granny B from Washington. I want to make sure I say hey to everybody.
Yeah,
hey, Valerie. So Julie, that won the drawing, please keep her in your prayers. She's been a little under the weather. She is waiting to open the box until she can video it to share with y'all.
I told her that if I understand not feeling good, to go ahead. It was not a requirement because she's got cookies and stuff in there.
No, it's not a requirement. She just said she wanted to.
For fun, and so if she could go ahead and open it and then record it later.
She just said that she wanted to, and she hadn't opened it yet, but she's feeling a little under the weather, so
it has been for a few days.
Y'all just say a little prayer for her, and we will too.
What?
Oh, she's just saying hey. Okay.
We're doing pretty good.
Is there anything new going on the farm? I'm back on long hours for a couple of weeks, not a big deal. But Zoe is kind of the Lone Ranger on the farm there. So
we still do not have baby piggies.
I knew that would be the first thing you would tell them.
I've been going and checking on her multiple times a day, and there is still no baby
She
piggies.
Is so miserable.
She is. Oh
my goodness.
Miss Terry said, is it cold here?
Yeah.
Freezing. It's freezing.
It was freezing this morning. We had some frost this morning. It's pretty chilly.
It's freezing.
Zoe is freezing.
Zoe's
freezing.
We went to football practice last night, and I told all them little boys' parents for them to wear hoodies under their practice clothes because it was. And I got out there, and my bones was shaking. And I finally told Nick, I said, I got to go get in the car. I was just. And it was like 50 degrees.
One of my assistant coaches bailed on me. That would be Zoe.
Yeah.
Cliff said he wouldn't ask about the pigs, but we already kind of talked about them.
Well,
Cliff, if you missed it, we're still waiting. penny. Peggy
Uh-huh.
is not quite there yet. She is miserable and
Oh,
swollen
goodness.
and waddling, but she's not quite there.
She's not running anymore, that's for sure. But all the other little old piggies, they are all over the place.
Valerie was 16 in Omaha, and Maggie had snow yesterday. Or the other night. Sorry, the other night.
We only get snow like once every couple of years.
Yeah, we don't get a whole lot of snow. It always gets cold a few days.
If we're gonna get snow, we're gonna get snow in January.
Or later.
Or in February, yeah.
But we'll get a few days of cold early it's early in fall right now.
Mm-hmm.
And we might have a handful of days of freezing the rest of the winter. It's just really not that terrible.
Yeah, it's just... I like it when it eases into cold. Like, let's have a few days of nice, cool days, sunshine, and long sleeves, not bam, let's put on 2 and 3 layers and oh goodness.
Well, I had a guy come in.
Yes, she said in Alabama shuts down if we get snow. That's right.
That is true.
That's right.
So I had a guy come in that lives in Ohio. He's contracting some work at my job. And he steps out of his car and he says, "Is this Alabama?" And I was, "What are you talking about?" It's freezing. He said, "I came from Ohio. I wasn't expecting." I said, "Well, it'll be 80 next week. You'll be okay."
It will.
And I said, "That's what makes it Alabama."
Yes. She said, "Oh, just keep bragging."
Linda wants to know about pecan trees.
Do we have pecan trees? We've got 2 in our yard.
We've got 2 here at our house.
Yeah.
And 2 planted that I did not plant at the farm. Because every time the wind blows, my yard fills up full of limbs.
Yeah.
So I did not plant those at the farm, but there are some young trees there.
Mm-hmm. She said Sherry's making veggie soup. That sounds really good.
Well, I have got it to talk about.
What?
What we ate.
Oh, y'all, hey, Chrissy. I just saw your text come through. It's the first time since we've been doing lives that we ate dinner before our live. I usually am rushing so much that we don't get to eat till after. But we ate breakfast for dinner. I think
that's my favorite.
Yes, and it was good.
Well, I put it down to remind me to ask because we almost couldn't have breakfast for dinner.
Oh, goodness, yeah.
Has anybody else had a buttermilk shortage?
It can't just be our little town.
Surely not. We could not find buttermilk yesterday in any store in town.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought, it's just nothing to that. And then I saw somebody posting on Facebook that they had hit the golden prize. They found a half gallon of buttermilk. And I thought, well, we must really be short.
Yeah. There was an old man in Walmart, like elderly man, who was looking for buttermilk, had been all over town looking for it. And Walmart did not have it. And that's what I was looking for too.
Luckily, Zoe found some today, but
I did. Walmart had just restocked this morning. So we were able to get some. And I actually bought a couple of them because we use it all the time. And yeah, she said you can make it with lemon juice in your milk.
I knew that.
And I think you just don't get that thickness. But I've tried that before, and I was scared that it wasn't going to work.
Hi, Carolyn. What Chrissy said it was hard to find.
Yeah.
Luckily, Zoe found some, but she was doing 15 bean soup, and I had to eat it without cornbread because there was no buttermilk.
If y'all have never done a 15 bean soup, that stuff is delicious.
And I have to eat cornbread because I talk like it. But we didn't have any with that soup. We had to just eat it with regular crackers. We had to figure out,
we were like, what are we going to eat with it? Ended up having to go and get some crackers just because We always do cornbread, a sliced tomato, and sliced onion. That's
Yeah.
what I always do with 15 bean soup.
Yeah.
And it was just different having to use crackers.
It was weird.
It was a little weird. They're talking about Miss Linda said she has a black walnut tree and she can't find whole butter up north in Indiana. Now, I guess I could have, 15 bean soup with ham hocks.
Absolutely.
Yep. I fried a ham steak and some sausage and put it in there, and onion and diced tomatoes, 15 bean soup, and chicken broth.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
And let it cook about 10 hours in the crock pot.
CC said every time she gets on here, she gets hungry.
That's all I ever think about. I'm always thinking about food, what to make, what to bake, and how to make stuff better.
Well, we just got lucky getting to have dinner before our live, and that's how it started, and it just went from there. But I wanted to know if there was a true buttermilk shortage or what the problem was, because I wanted to know if anybody else was having that problem. And I saw somebody. Who did I see? Was it Maggie?
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maggie had to buy powdered.
Huh. Everybody's saying you can make buttermilk from vinegar and milk. Let's see.
Yeah.
You can also make homemade butter out of heavy cream. I told you that yesterday. I said I could have just gone in there and made some butter and then saved the liquid out of the bottom. I have a whole thing of heavy cream I bought, and I could have made butter. We would have had butter and then buttermilk. But it wouldn't have made enough buttermilk for cornbread.
No.
I would have had to made a bunch of butter.
Mm-hmm. It wouldn't have been enough. I saw where Brooke had their first cornbread.
Oh, did they?
Mm-hmm. Saw where she made her first cornbread. It made me want some too, because we didn't have buttermilk yet at the time.
Valerie made chili with several different kinds of beans. We like beans here.
I do.
Rhett don't eat a lot of beans though.
I only want a couple of beans in my chili, but I'm all right with beans.
And she said it's her mail just
Jim
ran
made chicken and dumplings.
7.
What?
Miss Sherry said it's after 7 and the mail just ran.
Is that because of weather?
I don't know. Grammy says hi. She's used lemon juice, but it's not very good. I guess I might try it if I get in a pinch, but I didn't want to mess up a whole batch of cornbread trying to make buttermilk with lemon. Bye, Cece.
Christina, remind me where you're from. She says in Black Eyed Peas, I was raised by country folk.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
Pink Eye Purple Holes. We have a bunch. I'm actually sending some to Mr. Swindle with his order.
We do have a bunch of those.
I told him he hadn't had any since he moved up north. And so I'm going to send him some.
Illinois?
Illinois, yeah.
Y'all don't have Pink Eye Purple Holes in Illinois?
I don't know if he's on here.
No, I'm talking any of them. Well, I know we got some people in here from Indiana and Illinois, so they don't have Pink Eye Purple Holes there.
Mm-hmm. He said that a lot of the stores or a lot of the things he ate here, they don't carry there. And so one of the stores that he frequents a lot has begun back when he first moved there, started carrying the things that he would look for that nobody else would have, so that he would have some of the stuff he was used to here.
She is from California, but in Seattle. Her mom's family is from West Virginia and dad from Tennessee.
Cliff said not around Chicago. She said no, it's just her mail. Her sister's boyfriend got mandated. He works at the post office, and they live in the Tennessee-Kentucky line. See, Maggie's never heard of them.
Never heard of Pink Eye
Purple Hole. Yeah, Cliff said he don't think so around Chicago.
We're going to have to start shipping peas.
Look, the Appalachian, Miss Dorothy said she's late again, but better late than never. Hi from Virginia, the Appalachian Mountains, Appalachia.
Yeah.
Appalachia. Yeah.
Appalachia.
I got it.
Terry didn't know about them until she moved to the black-eyed peas. Well,
Well, see.
the black-eyed peas that we raise are called California black eyes, but
when they are ripened on the vine, their hulls are purple, very vibrant purple. And when you shell them on a black-eyed pea, it's black, and on pink eye, it's pink. See?
I'm glad you explained that.
Bacon grease is like gold in my house. Ours too. I use bacon grease in everything, including cornbread.
Especially in cornbread. You got to draw the little target with the bacon grease in the top of it. And you got to have the pan, the bottom of it covered with bacon grease, and put it in the oven first.
Yes.
So when you pour your batter in there, you get that sizzle.
Miss Donna, this is the first time I'm seeing a comment.
No, I saw Donna earlier.
No.
I did see her. Look. So we talked about that. We may not have called her name, but she was talking about making it with a tablespoon of vinegar.
Ago.
So I haven't seen one since then.
Yeah. I see one, Miss Donna.
Valerie's grandmother used bacon grease and everything. Well, I do too.
Yeah.
And what's funny is that we used an old percolator coffee pot to keep the bacon grease in. So you could pour it through the top where you put your coffee and it would filter all the bits out of it.
Right.
Well, now you get that same thing and it looks like an old percolator, but it's called a grease pot at Walmart.
Yeah.
Y'all get them at Walmart. It's called a grease pot.
You take the lid off and it's got a strainer so you can pour your hot grease in. It strains all the bits and stuff that you don't want and just leaves you the pure bacon grease.
Right. Hey, Hunting and Stuff with J&J. I hadn't seen them in a couple of lives. But
Jeff,
glad to see them back.
White chicken chili in Camden. That sounds.
He had cornbread. I got on him today because I could tell that was a store-bought chicken breast. It looked dry and stringy.
Oh goodness!
I got on him today.
My name's Jeff.
Wait, what is that? I almost missed that. Valerie says she put bacon grease on her popcorn.
Ooh,
well, I would so try that.
Yeah, me too, Miss Donna. Bacon. There's just so many uses for bacon grease. I'd figure out how to use it in my baking if it wouldn't alter the taste too much.
I should never have seen bacon on popcorn. Now I want caramel popcorn and bacon. I'm gonna try it. Try the.
Yeah, that sounds good.
I think I'm going to try bacon grease on popcorn. That sounds pretty good.
Well, it'd be kind of like a candied bacon. Right?
I don't think so. I don't know, but I won't try it now.
We could candy some bacon and then sprinkle it over popcorn.
Hey, y'all better hit that like button. Your numbers are getting out of whack. I try to keep the numbers pretty close, but y'all starting to get out of whack. We got people watching this, not hitting the like button.
Said that's where he got his grease pot. It works. It does.
It does work. But I still wish I had that old percolator pot.
She said, ooh, with pepper bacon. I'm trying it tomorrow. You'll have to report back.
You'll have to let us know how that worked out. I'm going to try to put some bacon grease on popcorn. I may just eat bacon grease on popcorn during the live Sunday.
What? No,
I'll just sit back and let you talk.
Oh, gosh. They don't know all that. I was just thinking chocolate and bacon. She said a chocolate bacon cake. And I was just sitting here thinking, what would be good is a chocolate drizzled popcorn with some candied bacon pieces.
Well, y'all eat those bacon donuts.
Yeah.
So it would work on cake.
Yeah. I mean, you see people on them fancy shows doing that.
Fancy shows.
I could do it. I could try it. I just won't use bacon grease in it.
A&W said chocolate covered bacon is the bomb.
We could cook some bacon and dip it in chocolate and put some sea salt on it. Oh my gosh, that sounds good.
We're going to have to talk about something else besides food. It's a farm channel.
Grammy said my mother used an old coffee pot.
Oh, I know she did. There's no
So did
I
most
remember.
people. That's probably why they started making grease pots. Yeah.
Well, we did.
Mm-hmm. Miss Donna's never heard of bacon donuts. Yes, it's a glazed donut that's got
With maple.
a maple drizzle and
Maple glaze.
a maple glaze
Mm-hmm.
and
Got
crushed up
crumbled bacon on top.
Yeah, crumbled bacon on top.
Most all of the donut shops around here have maple bacon donuts.
Yeah, some kind of savory.
Please, no more food. That's what I said. This is a farm channel.
Sorry. That's all I ever think about.
And I'm getting excited because there's a couple of people that we know that are starting YouTube channels, and I am really fired up to watch them because they're totally different.
Absolutely.
Than what other people are doing.
Yeah. One more food thing I saw someone today flour bacon and then fry it.
I've done bacon with like the pancake batter on it, but I've never just battered the bacon. Terry said, did we see Daniel and DJ's baby alpaca?
Yes, and I was so worried the whole time. I kept saying, I hope they're going to give that baby some milk or something, but I think
some colostrum.
But I'm really hoping that she's learning to be a good mama.
Yeah, she was starting to struggle, but mama kept worrying about other things.
Yeah. It makes my heart hurt, but at least I know that if they would step in, they're going to step in if they felt.
Well, they're pretty up on their animals.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't somebody who wouldn't know what to do. At least the baby has a chance at that farm because they know what to do and how to step in.
Yes, they're on top of it. Yeah. So, we did watch that. Mm-hmm. One of the few that we get to watch after football practice.
Well, we watched both of them back to back. Yeah. The baby being born, and
we talked about it the other day that we try to keep up with everybody, but it's just hard to do coming in so late from football practice. So you kind of got to pick and choose. And I watched Sheraton Park while Zoe was in the shower, and she watched some channel while I was in there. So who knows? We probably missed some.
Yeah, they did colostrum and B vitamins. I saw that.
Oh yeah, and the B12 is a game changer when you got an animal down.
Yeah, I wondered why they didn't put the grandma in there too, but because that's all she was worried about was her mama being out there.
And I don't second guess what anybody does because I don't know what I would have done. So maybe there was a good reason for that. Mm-hmm. Maybe they were worried about the baby being injured. Yeah, I don't know.
That's right.
But I'm fairly certain that they had a reason for it. So, you may see somebody else on a different channel do exactly like. Yeah. They may just put them all in there. But I think this one, because it was so small
and struggling so
and
much.
It was struggling because the first baby they had, they didn't do anything special. Mm-hmm. So I think it was probably just because this one was a little weak and struggling, and you make the best decisions you can for your animals. And
in the moment.
Hey, if that's the decision that was made, it's kind of like us with our pigs. We decided ahead of time that we were going to keep everybody separated, mm-hmm. that we were going to keep the mothers away from the boars, and then after they farrowed, that we would start separating them, trying to keep everything going. But they had a different mind on who was going to be where, and as long as it works out, I've let it go. And there will be people, no question, at some point somebody's going to get on a video and say, what are you thinking, mm-hmm. having your boars in there with the babies?
At this point, that was the best.
Number one, it's not a battle worth fighting right now. Mm-hmm. The babies are happy and healthy and run around under the boars. Our boars are as gentle as they can be, so they're not bothering anything. If I had my preference, yes, they would be separated, but that's just not where it is right now. And
I think it's more stress for the pigs.
Yeah,
being separated because they're so used to being together. That's all they could
Yeah, no, Christina, I don't think you were talking smack at
No,
all.
no,
You
no.
were simply asking a question, and I don't know the answer to it.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what I would have done, but no, I didn't take it as a negative anything.
No.
What you were just making a comment, and I
And
don't think
we
anybody
probably
took
wondered.
it negative.
We wondered the same thing, and I'm sure that there was just a reason.
Sure. Now,
Hey,
look,
Rhett, come here.
don't get me wrong. There are people that come out with plenty of negative. We get negative comments on every video, but asking a question or saying, "Hey, I wonder about this," or "Why I don't do it," I don't think that's negative.
Come here.
I
Everybody
think it's
wants
just a
to
simple
see.
question.
Come here. Turn around.
Linda, there is Farmer Rhett.
Say hey.
Hey, Linda.
Tell him, say hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
Farmer Rhett decided last night that he was going to have a party all by himself. Tell everybody what you did all night.
A party all by myself. Wait.
You stayed up all night long
Easy
and
on
watched
the-
the
easy on the
TV,
table.
didn't you?
That was a party.
That was your party.
That was your party.
Tell him I stayed up all night and watched TV and nobody knew it.
I stayed up watching TV all night and nobody knew it.
No,
Cliff
we
said
sure
hi,
didn't.
Farmer Rhett.
Say
Hey,
hey, Cliff.
Farmer.
There's Maggie
Cliff.
said hey, Farmer Rhett, and
Hi.
Christina.
Hold on, he
Hey,
can.
Cliff.
And Miss Christina.
Hi, Mr. Christina.
Christina. And Miss Maggie.
Hey, Miss Maggie.
Miss Alfreda said you are so adorable.
Hi, Miss Maggie.
Alfreda.
He'll just try that one again.
Hey,
Oh, Grammy said you've been drinking blue juice.
He has.
where's Jamie?
Grammy's name is right there.
Grammy's watching you on video.
Oh, Miss Carolyn said, hey, cutie pie.
Is that Grammy?
Yeah, the yellow one is Grammy's name.
And
That
then
one
Miss-
is.
Say, hey, Miss Carolyn.
That one, Grammy.
Yeah,
name?
that's Grammy's name.
Carolyn and
Hey,
Donna
Grammy.
say hey, Carolyn, and hey to Donna.
Hey, Carolyn. Hey,
Miss
Donna.
Donna.
To Donna.
Oh, Mr. Jim. He said, how is Jeff doing?
I want to go and drink and juice.
You want to go drink juice?
Yeah, for
But thank you for saying hey, everybody.
Okay. See you in a little bit. Farmer Rhett got up in the middle. He took a late nap yesterday, and so we were asleep. And we
Leave him alone. Let him go. Oh, he's coming back.
Oh, you coming back?
He just went to get his juice.
Okay, come on.
He was coming back.
Oh, he probably
Sister.
wants to show.
Sister tried to stop
Come here.
him from coming back.
Let's see. Anyway, he decided.
Hey, easy on the table.
You can't
I
shake
want
the
to get
table.
on your.
Okay. So he decided he was gonna stay up all night. And at 3:30 this morning, we realized Farmer Rhett had been awake all night long watching cartoons in the living room.
Yes.
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 Under my blanket.
Under Daddy's blanket. What you gonna do now?
Hey, say hi to Rachel.
Say hi. Hi, Rachel.
There you go. I'm trying to make sure everybody that says hi, you say hi back.
Daddy, I'm the birthday shout out.
You want to do
He
what?
wants to do birthday shout out.
Birthday shout outs. Well, I don't know if it's anybody's birthday.
Hey, sing happy. Just sing happy birthday.
Okay.
Tell them. Sing it.
Happy birthday.
Sing it.
No, I don't want to sing.
Okay.
All right.
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk about something.
Tell them about all our baby piggies. Miss Carolyn said, which piggy is your favorite?
Babe.
Babe?
Babe.
Yeah.
The baby babe or the big babe?
The big babe, the big babe, and the baby babe,
Oh, you still like the baby white one?
and the big one.
Yeah. I
Which
like
one
that
is named Jeff?
The black one with the big white strap.
Black one with the big white stripe.
The one that looks like Henry? Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Can I drink some of my drink?
I guess you can.
Hey, why don't you go in there with Sister?
No.
He wants to talk to
Okay.
everybody.
I just don't want him to kick the table.
Okay. What else you want to talk about? We got you in here now. We're gonna talk to you.
You gotta talk now. Hey, tell them to give you a thumbs up and hit that like button.
Okay. Give me a thumbs up and hit that like button.
Hey, quit now. Don't be
Show
silly.
'em. Tell 'em, say
Tell 'em what?
thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Mr. Jim said, "How is Stuart?
Yeah.
Is he good?
Uh-huh.
What does he do?"
Yes, it is.
Tell him.
And he can fly.
He can fly
He can little bit.
a little bit. He flies across the ground, don't he?
He can fly off.
She
Look,
said.
everybody's giving you thumbs up. Look at all them.
She
thumbs
said to
ups.
tell what Rhett did to get warm yesterday at the farm. I think you had that on a reel. Didn't you?
Oh, when you climbed in that bucket yesterday at the farm, didn't you?
Yeah,
Hey,
all
baby,
the
get off the
thumbs
table.
up. All the thumbs up and
All them
all the
thumbs up
likes.
is for Rhett.
all the thumbs up and all the likes.
All the
Yeah.
smiles. That's right.
No, all of the smiles are all the likes.
Yes, that's all their likes.
But be careful on the table, baby.
They're all my likes.
That's for just for you.
And my subscribe.
Tell them how many subscribers you have.
I had 1,000.
1,000.
Yeah.
Miss Carolyn, he
I
was
wish
tired
you
of me.
did.
He was
I
very tired of
don't.
me.
I wish you had that many.
He does.
That would
Daddy.
be awesome.
He does. He said, "I do."
He do.
Ooh,
Miss-
Miss Christina said, "Rhett, you picked pretty pumpkins."
Did you pick some pretty pumpkins?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite?
The white one.
The white
The
one.
white one.
He does like the white one.
He likes the white pig and the white pumpkin
There's a trend. And the
The
white
light-
bucket.
The
and the
light,
white bucket.
the light pig and the white pumpkin.
And then you got in the white feed bucket. Yes, you did.
What one?
Miss Carolyn wants to know if you're dressing up for Halloween.
Ooh.
I'm gonna dress up.
Easy.
I'm gonna dress up just like the pirate.
You want to be a pirate again?
Yeah. Because I want to be a pirate.
I was gonna tell you we need to kind of get some costumes ready.
Yeah. Miss Terry said the mums are beautiful. Did you like the flowers?
Rhett was an awesome
Rhett.
pirate last year.
Baby. No.
Tell her what pirate says.
Arr!
Arr! Did you help pick out the flowers that we got for the farm? You did. Which one did you pick?
I picked the orange one and the yellow one and the pink one.
Oh, so you picked all of it. You picked all of them out, apparently.
The orange one and the yellow one and the pink one.
Apparently you picked it all.
Look.
Yeah, the copper one is my favorite. We went to a local feed store to get feed for the animals,
No.
and stop.
Please quit doing that.
And they had some very pretty copper ones, and I found out
Baby,
where she got them from,
You're
so
gonna
I
have to
went
stay
and
off
got
the
some
table,
too,
okay?
because
And
that I figured that'd
here.
be real pretty with the farm behind it and all.
He gonna sit back there.
Okay.
I told him to please stay off that table.
You're gonna be silly. A silly boy.
He liked the pumpkins you picked out, Rhett.
Yes, you did a good job. He just kept putting pumpkins in our buggy. He just kept putting them in the wagon, didn't you? But Heidi ate
Hey.
one, didn't she?
Yeah, she
Quit,
ate
baby.
a little bitty. I don't know what that one was called.
It was weird looking, wasn't it?
Yeah, Heidi decided to eat one of the little ones. We had to do some replacement. Heidi thought it was a ball, so she played with it and chewed it up.
And she asked where we got the mums and pumpkins. I think it was called Hometown Nursery.
Hometown Plants.
Hometown Plants in Jemison.
Yeah.
And they have all kind of stuff. They haven't been there too long, and they've been redoing the inside, and it's really neat. She said that blue mustache.
Farmer Rhett's birthday is December the 4th.
Yes.
Yes, it is.
So he is almost 4 and going on 21.
Oh, my tablet's not
She said, "How many children do we have?" We have altogether. There's 4.
Daddy, that's a queen in China.
Get it back.
Go get it.
Take that with you. There you go.
Altogether, there's 4. My oldest lives with her dad. Then we've got Mackenzie, who's 13. Chance is 8, and then Rhett's almost 4.
Gosh.
He's fighting with brother now.
Yeah. She saw the hat that we sent Cassie and
and
the cookies you put in there.
Yeah.
So the cookies were meant for her kids, but I think she was
might
going.
have. Yeah, she might have
get into
partook a little bit.
I sent the hat because Cassie noticed mine on one of our lives and said something about it, so I wanted to make sure she got one.
Is it charged?
Yeah, I hope that the deer don't eat it too. We've actually been videoing
Go
some
charge it,
deer,
baby.
hadn't we?
Is it charged yet?
She's working on it.
We've been.
You called that in here on us.
At least he behaved.
He didn't do bad. He's just trying to kick the table off.
We the deer don't really bother anything. They ate peas.
Well,
That's the one
I
thing.
keep them fed. There's a video coming about that too.
Yes,
but
I didn't want to give too much away, but
Nah, I don't
we've been
care.
videoing some deer in the field,
yeah.
and
Well, that's my favorite part, and I did put some Gore Outdoor horns down on some corn. I used to hunt. I haven't hunted since kids came along. And then we added the farm, and it was just too busy. I do still want to hunt.
Yeah.
How about that?
Mhm.
But we don't hunt at our farm.
Right.
They're just to be fed, I guess.
I mean,
Take
we
pictures
could,
of.
we could if I feel like if they ever become a nuisance, but they're not.
So I do have. She said I should have on my hat. Why is my head giving a reflection?
Yes, shiny. It's like Dr. Phil puts that powder on his head so the lights don't shine off of it.
So I do have a little video segment coming up on that, but we'll talk about some deer.
Yeah. She said she'll have to send him something for his birthday. He would love that.
Oh gosh.
That kid
he
loves
would.
the mail. He checks the
don't care.
mail all the time. He loves.
And he don't care what's in it.
No, he don't. He don't.
So Cliff said before long, Rhett be driving the tractor. Rhett
knows how.
sits in my lap and drives the tractor now and wishes I would let it go
Yes.
and let him
Well,
do it. But he can't reach.
Rhett drives my car in my lap. He steers and everything. And I tried to do a short one time.
And specify in the pasture.
Yes, in the pasture. Yes.
You need to specify.
Yes.
Gail made it to the live. That's why we've been trying to adjust our times a little bit. And I'm noticing it even now. We started a little later. We started at 7. And the numbers are steady climbing now the later we get.
Yeah.
So
But
when we do them early, we're completely done. And people show up and they have to watch the replay. And we don't get to interact with them. So
yeah. He anyway, Rhett was driving. He drives the vehicle through the pasture. I do not steer him at all. I just control the pedals. And I tried to make a short out of it, but it was flagged on YouTube about child endangerment or something like that. So I had to delete it.
potentially dangerous acts with a child you can't do. And I knew that. I didn't think about it. And you know, Cassie had a video of some kind. They were driving something. I don't remember what it was.
No, you remember. You don't remember what it was?
No.
She had Ransom tied up like cow. What's that called? Roping.
Yeah.
Hands and feet. And he was cackling. He was laughing so hard.
Oh.
And it was about child abuse.
Oh, yeah.
It got flagged for
child
child abuse.
And it's just a warning. At least there's enough sense to know that, hey, surely they're not videoing you endangering your child, but they give you a warning that say, hey, that you can't do this kind of thing. So
if we do it again, we'll get marked for that. And we don't need any community standards.
We're trying to make about 700 more hours and be monetized after all this time.
Oh, it'd be great. Miss Terry said, "How long have we been married?" It's been
I was gonna give you a
39
sarcastic
years.
answer. I was gonna give her a sarcastic answer because it feels like forever.
It does. Do you know?
5.
5. Almost.
5 in December.
Yes. Our anniversary is December the 6th.
2 days after Rhett's birthday.
We brought Farmer Rhett home from the hospital on our anniversary.
Sure did.
On our 1 year anniversary.
1 year anniversary, we brought Rhett home from the hospital.
Yes. But it feels
Terry
like
said too long.
Yes.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too long.
It's been too long. I don't need anybody else to learn my ways, though. We done trained each other now.
Anything we can do to help.
Only thing anybody can help do is watch.
Oh, she talking about watch hours.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Just watching. Watching's the only thing. The more stuff, not shorts, but the more stuff gets watched, those hours just roll.
You know, somebody on here said that we needed to
Miss
make
Miriam,
them...
you haven't missed. We are still live.
Yes, we're still here, Miriam.
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was great. It was a good feeling to bring him home on our anniversary.
Yeah.
We really didn't. Honestly, we didn't think we were going to get a Farmer Rhett.
Yeah, and if you didn't catch what Zoe was saying, Rhett was my first biological at 41 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I was 41 years old when my first little one came along.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I've had Chance since he was 1 and Mackenzie since she was 7. So, Terry, you know I cannot tell you the answer to that. She's fishing. Terry just asked how many animals do we have.
She might not remember what's going on.
I bet she does. Terry is always on here. She knows I'm going to ask that question. You'll have to let me know, Terry, if you were honestly asking if you were fishing a little bit, but I can't give you that answer because we have a big drawing coming up.
Ours is going to be ready tomorrow.
Good, because she missed 2. No, we haven't asked yet, Miss Terry, but we're not going to do that on a live. Our next video. The next video that we post will fill in the gaps. Now, I'm not going to give you all the answers because that would defeat the purpose. It's like Christina was asking what could do to help. Well, that's part of why we're doing it is to get people to watch the videos, especially some of the newer subscribers.
Right.
That'll give them a reason to go back and watch the older stuff. Mm-hmm. And look, I would like to think it has, and I hope that the quality of our videos have gotten better since then.
Yeah.
But it's still going to give you the information you need so that we make sure that you know the answer to how many animals there are. And I'm going to make sure that our videos have covered it.
We're going to fill in the gaps and tell you guys like the meat birds that we do. And
yeah, those fluctuate.
Those fluctuate, but for the majority, everything else is either the same or increased, and it's increased over time. So it's not something if you missed one, you won't ever know. It's all we've slowly added or had births, and just following along, you're able to, you'll be able to get them counted.
So we want to make sure that everybody has a chance to get the number. Mm-hmm. But Miss Terry, our next video will fill in those gaps.
Yeah. Yeah.
I made sure of that. So we'll probably be asking that question next week.
You think so?
Yeah.
I want to wait and see how many Peggy has.
Oh.
I would like to wait till Peggy has.
Okay. So there you go. No, Miss Terry, you do not have to count all the birds. Like that's what she was just talking about. The ones that we process, we'll give you that number because it fluctuates.
And I think I might have gave a number in this last video.
You did.
Okay, I thought I did.
Zoe gave one number in the last one. Mm-hmm. And the meat birds, turkeys, things like that, we'll give you those numbers.
Yeah.
Because those fluctuate.
Yeah. Right.
But the other animals are
And they're
pretty
so
steady.
flighty, it's hard to count
And
birds.
Zoe did give one of those numbers in the last video.
No, the last video on Monday.
Yeah. Hey, Julie and Andy.
Yeah.
From Ohio.
Yep, our Buckeye friends.
Yeah, the last regular video, Miss Terry, she actually gave one of the numbers. See, we're drizzling, just kind of trickling that information out there, but we will not count anything that hasn't been in a video.
Yes, we're not going to disclose stuff like that in a live because some people don't catch lives, you know. So anything that you're going to need is going to be in a
regular video,
posted video.
And
she's going on 57 years.
Me too. And Cliff, that's what Zoe was stopping me about because she wants to wait until Peggy has the babies.
I mean, that's going to happen before we come live again.
We're fairly certain.
Yeah.
But, yeah. But we would tell them what that number is.
Yes. Yes.
I mean, we would be telling everybody how many there were. So,
yeah.
Look, I'm just straight up, everybody's going to know the number. It's going to be like one of these. It's going to be like the first one to throw it out there kind of thing. It's not going to be just one person hits it. I don't think. I think there'll be enough. It's going to be a lot easier
than it seems.
Yeah, I think so. If they've watched the videos, it will be.
Yeah.
You know, somebody suggested on here for you to make a playlist so that they could turn the videos on and just watch it. And we're putting Maggie to sleep anyway.
So, I've done that. There is a way to go in and you can.
Well, you have some playlists like for your kitchen videos.
No, there is a way. I did it one night trying to help us. I went in and I turned the video on and it has it where it, there's a button you can click where it'll just go to the next video. And it'll run through it.
Oh,
like a play all kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I let it play so we could try and get our
numbers up. Maybe they can find a play all, but
I wish I knew how to do that.
I don't know.
I would have to go back in and look.
It's like 700 hours, I think. That's really.
Yeah, we're right there at it, y'all. We're.
Yeah.
And like I said, I'm not trying to make a fortune. I just want to.
No, I'll make like $3 or $4 whole a month. Maggie said autoplay.
That.
But I don't know where it is. I don't go back and watch all of them. I'll go back and watch bits and pieces so that I can pull parts out, like for videos and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't ever watch them all. I guess I need to set my phone on the nightstand and just let it play.
Well, I was trying to see if I could figure it out, but
There's Carol. She's a little late, but she's here from Arkansas.
Yeah.
I'm used to seeing Carol's.
Uh-huh.
See, Miss Donna said playlists.
There's Miss Pamela. She said she wasn't sure she was going to make it.
She told us that she might not be here, and her comment was on Facebook, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah, she gets on YouTube, but that's always good. I love the view hours on YouTube for this.
That's right.
But I don't care what they get on. As long as they're watching, it doesn't hurt my feelings.
I don't know. I'm not going to try to go through that.
Well, it's okay.
Yeah.
But you may have to make a playlist because Miss Donna said, yes, she's going for that. And
okay. I'll try to
you got lots.
And
Valerie says autoplay is under the settings.
That sounds right.
There's a play all on playlist, Carolyn said. I agree. I want to put everything into a playlist anyway, just because it kind of divides it up.
It is. That's videos that I've liked that wasn't ours.
Yeah, but Julie or Andy one said it's kind of like they're all in a pile till you put them. I agree with that.
Yeah.
So we need to have pig videos and goat videos, and
we can do that.
You know, we need to divide them up.
Just a minute.
Some of it's just land management because I love to do control burns and things like that. I love that.
There's a playlist already.
Miriam said us and Cog Hill are her favorites. That's a pretty good list to be in right there. That's pretty good company. We love the Smiths over at Cog Hill. They have been great to us.
Mm-hmm.
They are both just over the
Genuine,
top
yeah,
nice.
they
I mean,
are.
that you just do not find two nicer people. So that's pretty good company.
And they've earned everything that they've got.
They have worked their butts off for everything that they've got, and their blessings on YouTube and Facebook presence, they have worked for it. It's not nobody just passed them along a bunch of followers. They worked for every one of them.
Yes. Yeah.
And they have helped us tremendously. I can't even say how much. And that's part of our story.
It is.
That video's coming too. I've been taking some notes on that one. That's going to be a kind of a sit down with Nick and Zoe type thing. Is just telling our story. We've got an intro video out there, but there's a lot more to it, and we want to tell it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
She said, Cog Hill, Just Dig It, and Head Family. All friends.
Yep. Good people.
Well,
we're going to be with everybody. That's what I was just thinking. We're going to be with every one of them next weekend.
Oh, yes.
And I am looking for it.
We will be at the Gulf Coast Homesteaders. Is it Meetup? Is that what it's called? Yeah. It's Gulf Coast Homesteaders in Milton, Florida at the end of this month. And that's who we'll be with is Head Family. Well, Arms Family's going to be there speaking. I see Terry mention them. That was one of the first channels we got started with. We actually found them through.
Yeah, we were watching Arms.
We
for
found
the goats,
Cog Hill.
And then we started watching Dutch.
Dutch, yeah.
And then Dutch stopped at Cog Hill. And we said, well, there's
somebody in Alabama. That's right.
And then we figured out that they're, 30 miles away?
At the time.
And it just kind of blossomed from there.
Mm-hmm. Maggie said she wins the lottery.
I forgot they were going too.
I had not completed the list. I didn't leave them off. I got talking about Arms speaking there.
Yeah.
Head Family speaking there. But there's
Heights.
Just Dig It's coming. And Cattywampus Acres will be there.
Yep.
So a lot of our friends are there. Going to be there, and then we're going to get to meet A&W Mini Farm, who's with us every week, and gave us some awesome stuff for the $2,500 box.
And I still love my shirt. I took over.
Did you see that?
If she wins the lottery, she's moving to Clanton.
Maggie said she is moving to Clanton.
We'll help you get set up. I agree. Jason and Brooke are great, and they are always pushing their friends. Most of my favorites are now in Clanton, Chilton, Alabama. That's right.
That's awesome. And we've talked about it. We didn't know there were that many doing social media around here, but there's some good friends have been made, and I know that Just Dig It and Head Family are not in Chilton, but they're right here close by.
They are.
And it's a really good community. I'm loving it.
Yeah.
On YouTube where it says Home Videos Playlist Community, hit playlist. There's a playout button. I got you. Rita loves the Walkers.
We do too.
I wish they were closer by because it's not uncommon for Cassie to pop up here on the live. Yeah. And we love her for that. And that's why I sent her a hat.
She's just so real. Cassie's just one of us. She works every day and taking care of a farm and does the sports, and we're just similar. And I like her sense of humor.
Yeah, and we got out of the car in Oklahoma not knowing what to expect. We arrived at the Okie Homesteading Expo that morning before daylight.
Ooh.
And there she was doing a live.
Yeah.
5:00 in the morning.
Shivering. We were all shivering.
And she ran up to the cars we got out and started asking us who we were and where we were from. And we have loved Cassie ever since. Yeah. We ended up on her live that day, and that was we probably had about 60 subscribers then. Maybe 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun meeting her for the first time, and she kept red in that trough of corn
Yeah.
all day. It was
I really
a
think
corn
I'm going to do
sandbox.
that for him for his birthday.
He would love it.
We'll just maybe we could do a bonfire for his birthday
He loves them.
and do hot dogs and s'mores. And
Pamela says she has a list a mile long of who she watches. So do we.
we do too.
I
It's
just absolutely
constantly
cannot
growing.
watch them all. And I was telling a little bit earlier that there's 2 families that are going to start channels very soon. And as soon as they do, I'm going to tell you who they are. One, you'll get to watch a successful
Yeah.
beef farm.
Yes, a working
dogs.
Working Chilton County.
They
Beef
have,
farm.
is it border collies she's raising? Is that what they are?
I don't know.
Or is it some kind of healers? Either way, they are. You can watch her dogs working the cattle, and then there is another. I'm talking about sure enough homesteading, hardcore, butcher your own, use every inch of it.
Yep.
Making your own soap. And I watched today. I got to see today. It was a short, I think, that she had filmed getting ready for it, but making moisturizer out of beef tallow. And I'm talking about true hardcore homesteading. That channel is going to be wildly popular.
Yeah,
it just is.
It is.
I mean, I've told him, I said, when you start posting videos and I tell people the name of your channel and they start watching that stuff, I'm going with them too. I was like, that is going to be so much fun to watch.
That's right. Pamela said, Mr. Jim's looking for honey, mostly sourwood and wildflower honey here. He needs clover honey too. Is that what?
Clover honey.
Has?
I don't know what Tanya has. There is a local place. Gosh, I can't remember the name of it. Maybe Kegels that had clover honey. Well, I'll have to look that up for you. I don't know. I'll look it up now. I'm not sure where to get the sorghum molasses. I'm not sure. Typically, we have to find that at like farm trade days, things like that. You can run across it, but I don't personally know people that have it. Mm-hmm. But you can find it. Mm-hmm. But the clover honey, there's somebody local that has it. I think it may be Kegels, but I'll look that up and we'll see if we can't hook you up with that.
Miss Pam said she can't watch all of them either, and she's so far behind, and she's been sick, so now she's even farther behind.
Man,
I tell you, that's the good thing about YouTube and your filming and it being there. You know, like,
oh yeah,
you can catch up and you don't miss.
Now, I keep talking about being behind, but at some point, I will get to sit down and binge watch stuff, and I'll get caught up on everybody.
Now,
I actually sat at my desk today. I was working on something else and didn't have to put a lot of thought into it, and actually got to watch a Lester video today.
Oh.
He had a predator issue he dealt with, and I actually got to watch it. Now, I still don't get to catch him live.
Yeah.
But I was sitting at my desk doing a very routine task just for a few minutes, and I actually got to watch Lester, and I was so shocked that I finally got to catch a video.
Yeah. But that is the advantage of people posting, because you can go back in and watch these things. She said, yeah, Facebook is hard to catch up on it. It is. Well,
so on YouTube, you can just go to the videos.
Right.
If you're on Facebook, you can still get to it, but you have to go past every post we've made, any shorts,
Yeah.
reels, whatever they're called on Facebook.
Shares, tags, and all. Yeah.
Everything that's on our page, you have to get by it to get to the videos.
Right.
Where YouTube, you can kind of just jump to wherever you want.
Right.
You know, and if you pull it up where it's the grid, you've got 8 or 9 videos on a page just as you scroll through, and you can find what you want pretty quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My phone is going nuts with deer pictures. I was trying to make it be quiet. That was one of my favorite investments for our farm were cellular game cameras.
She said she got to watch it live today, and for some reason she got blocked. She don't know what she said or did. It might have been an accident.
It could have been.
Or if there was any words that he has marked as a trigger word.
Now, that's possible, too.
When we moderate for Cog Hill, people will post things just like you guys are now, and it will flag it to be approved.
So we have trigger words on ours. We don't have moderators, but there's 2 possibilities there. It could have been you harmlessly including a word that they have as a trigger word, like it might be adult or something. Right. You could be talking about an adult animal.
Yeah.
But they may have that as a trigger word because we have spam pop up here on all the time about adult content, and Zoe tries to block it quick as we can. But that could be one of the trigger words. Mm-hmm. I'm not saying that was it, but it could have been anything. So it could have been something like that, or it could have been that his comments were going so fast that he meant to block someone right above you.
That's right.
So I don't really think you did anything necessarily to get blocked. I think it was probably one way or another some type of accident.
Right.
That would be my thinking.
Maggie said, so we know she's newer, so why do we not go live at the farm?
No, that's not.
Oh, why do we not live at the farm?
That's what the question is. Why do we not live at the farm?
Well, you can answer that one.
Zoe don't want to get her car dirty on dirt road.
No, I ain't got nothing to do with it. My car already smells like goats and feed.
No, that's not it. Maggie, we were about to build a house when the pandemic hit. And before we pulled the trigger on that, the material shot through the roof, and we just have not taken that step yet. We live 7 miles from our farm. It's actually between my house and where I work. So I can, if I need to, stop there on the way or on the way home. But it's simply we have not done it yet. We want to. I would move tomorrow if I had the chance. But just for the simple fact that Zoe has to make like 2 trips a day out there, which, yeah, it's only 7 miles, but still that adds up. But we both want to be able to walk out on our porch and see our animals.
Mm-hmm. I just want to get out there and just be where we know we're going to be. Mm-hmm. Like, we know where we are now. We are not going to be here forever. So it's just knowing that there's still another step to take, and it's got to be the right time. And so far, it's not the right time.
It'll happen. There's no doubt. Mm-hmm. Tammy says if she misses us or the others, she just goes to the home site and gets caught up. That's the easiest way.
Do. Yeah.
So, Miss Pamela, Miss Donna, if you didn't see the comment, said she had that problem and she had to go back in and resubscribe. That Facebook does it sometimes too. But I really don't know what happened. I'm not an expert at this stuff. I'm just taking a guess and thinking that it might have been accidental.
Yeah, it is hard with gas prices. What is the gas where you are right now? That's something I wanted to ask the other week. We've been gas about 20 miles from here is 30 cents less.
Yeah.
It's almost worth driving 20 miles to fill up for cheaper than I would fill up in my own town.
Julie and Andy said they're making the money to live that dream. Mm-hmm. Sounds like them. Carolyn's is about what ours is.
Yeah. It is, Miss Pam. It's a lot to. 14 miles round trip twice a day. That's about what people. Um, that's about what some people travel for work every day, but mine's can be more than twice a day. Now that the pig is now that she's due any day, where
wow,
goodness, $4.49 a gallon.
Goodness, it wasn't that long ago. That's where we were. Goodness.
319 in Arkansas, 339 in Dallas.
See, our hours today at the closest station to the house was 332, and I guarantee you it was probably 315 or less 20 miles away.
Oh yeah, yeah,
it was.
Yeah,
I'm no question.
Yeah.
We are getting lopsided again. Somebody is missing that like button.
Omaha's around 339, 349.
That would probably sound about right.
For
shepherd position. I'll be looking for it.
I know it.
I don't even remember the stipulation I put on him when he asked that question. I think he had to eat he asked could he come live with the goats. And I said, yeah, if you eat brush.
Oh.
But I guess he's going shepherd now, so he's wanting a working position.
It'll be beneficial anyway, either way it goes.
He's going to do a working position.
She said they have a puppy video going up like crazy.
See, well, I'm going to have to go check it out.
Yeah, I'm kind of hitting all around and missing the mark.
Diana says 329 in Naples, Florida. You would not think that Florida would be cheaper than here, but that has been the case almost all summer.
Mm-hmm.
We went to the beach in July and gas was cheaper there than it was in our hometown, which is absolutely absurd.
Well, do you remember?
And it has never been the case.
When we went to Oklahoma, as every time we hit a new state, it dropped almost in a complete dollar by the time we got to Oklahoma.
When we crossed into Oklahoma, as soon as we hit the state line, it dropped.
But as we hit that
you can tell. You can tell which states have what taxes on their gasoline.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas was not bad.
Yeah.
But it seemed like gas. I agree with you. It seemed like gas decreased as we got there.
It did.
And it was the cheapest. We made sure to fill up. Both times we've been to Oklahoma, we filled up before we crossed the Oklahoma line coming back to Alabama.
Because it was the cheapest that we've had.
Carolyn said it's cheaper in Pigeon Forge than it is in Knoxville.
Oh, wow.
People have got the gas all messed up.
They do. That's wild.
Well, and I'm not saying it should be higher any of those places. I'm saying that you got used to seeing higher gas prices in tourist places.
Right.
But we bought it cheaper. We bought it at the Murphy's in Orange Beach, remember?
Yeah.
And it was cheaper.
Hers is $3.09 in small town Texas. It's $3.24 in Northeast Georgia. Hey, Diana. $3.99 in Indiana.
Oh, Gail said she can't even type. She gives up. Hey, I know what you mean. Moore, Oklahoma is always the lowest gas price nationwide.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to have to look that up. I believe that because we watched the gas prices change going to Oklahoma. Yeah. I want to see if it's cheaper.
Oh, goodness. What's your gas prices like? She said they're crying about gas over there.
Well, everything they do is based on gas, probably.
Oh, that's right.
Their whole business is probably based on gas. Miss Terry is setting a trap for me because she asked, why did we shut down the oil pipeline from Alaska? I cannot get on that subject because we're already over an hour and I will start ranting. I don't have a good reason why we did it. I don't think there was a good reason why we did it, but there may be some subscribers that disagree with me. But I don't think there was a good reason.
Is it about control?
I'm not getting started with you people.
You
You're trying to
people.
help. You're trying to help Miss Terry set me up. And listen, Julie and Andy said it was a trigger.
I agree, Miss Terry.
She is. She's trying to get me ranting, and I'm not going to do it, especially when we're an hour and 10 minutes in already. And somebody new might have got on here and think, well, this guy's a lunatic. He's just been raving the whole
He said
time.
he don't mind. Creasy agrees.
Yeah.
I
figure most of the people that are interested in farm channels probably have pretty good common sense. I think. I mean, they're not interested in growing your own food and raising your own animals and things like that unless they're the kind of people that kind of have decent common sense.
Yeah.
So I could probably rant if I wanted to, but I think just
for the life and the lifestyle and the plans, you got to have some common sense.
Yeah.
You got to be practical about things. Miss Noreen is 349 in Dothan, Alabama. So that we're all hanging in there.
That's not, they're all, and I'm not going to say it's not too bad, but it sounds like they're all pretty close. When will you start a garden? See, I missed Rachel's comment. Don't fall for it. I'm not going to let them get me ranting and Zoe prod me over here.
Well, I have some plant starts that I got from Miss Tanya, my bee lady, and we brought our containers home from the farm here to the house, and I'm going to plant container garden for the fall. I was not going to plant anything, but we got these starts. I'm trying not to look at the comments.
I know you don't look at them. I'm gonna go back and get you, Gail and Donna. Don't worry. I'm just letting her finish talking.
But we are not going to do a fall garden on the farm.
No, not on the farm.
We have a project we're going to start working on, and I don't want to talk about it yet.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to fall through.
Yeah, don't.
So, anyway, I'm going to do a container garden, a small container garden here at home, doing some broccoli, some greens, kale. What else was there? Swiss chard.
Swiss chard was in there.
Something else.
I don't remember what
just to keep growing, just because I like to grow. And so, yeah, we're just doing a small scale this time because we're going to regenerate the ground, give it time to breathe because it's been planted on for the last 4 or 5 years in the same spot, do some soil maintenance, and start a new project.
We'll keep throwing teasers out there. We've got a teaser for our question that we're doing the giveaway. We got a teaser for the video with animal count. We got teasers for videos with projects. Y'all, that's enough to make you watch the channel.
I think they're going to watch it if they hadn't by now.
Probably. Anyway, Gail said, for the sake of your stress, hold out and don't give in.
Y'all, if he gets started, y'all are going to get dismissed from the video, and he's going to keep going. I'm going to have to listen to it.
She said Jason won't come visit if there are no collards. There'll be turnip greens and collards anytime I grow something in the fall. Turnip greens, collards, and rutabagas are number one on the list.
Okay.
Yeah.
Miss Donna said, so no alpacas yet.
Yeah, I was trying to skip that comment, Donna.
I'm really holding out for Christmas. I'm hoping that's my big Christmas present that he's already got in the works. I feel like he's already working on that, and it's going to have a bow on it, and it's just going to be great. See, now would be about the time it would be born, and then around Christmas it would be good time because it'd be weaned.
Okay, if you say so.
No pressure.
No pressure.
None.
All right,
alpaca.
Jim has got a serious question, and it's a good one.
It is.
And we have not hit on that subject all that much. He says, how many little pigs did we lose? Well, y'all do know about one that was, if you're on our Facebook page, Zoe took a picture with it. Extremely healthy,
Appeared
uninjured,
Appeared everything
was
seemed fine.
feeding fine. It was just the runt, and it passed.
It did.
We did have one of Ellie's litter
We
that
haven't talked about it.
we have not talked about it. We think it may have been stepped on.
Yeah.
But we lost one
in the
from
first
each
few
litter.
days. Yeah.
Within the first couple of days of both litters, and nothing since. So
no, everybody's still.
They're doing great, but we feel like the second one, the one that we lost out of Ellie's litter, was probably stepped on.
Yes, I'm pretty certain about that.
But the other one had no injuries whatsoever of any kind. It was just laying
I had
there.
been there and took a picture with it. And
just shortly before that.
Left and turned around to come back for something. And it was about 10 minutes. And it was just there. And you know what the sad part is?
What?
Did I tell them about Rhett? Rhett holding it. We lost that baby, and so we were gonna bring it home so Daddy could take care of it. And so Rhett wrapped it in a towel and held it all the way home and kept it warm and just held the baby until we got home and left it for Daddy.
In a towel. Yep. Kimberly says she's sorry she missed tonight. I know there's some people that's not home there at church, but I'm not gone yet.
They're still here.
Kim, I'm not gone yet.
Unfortunately for y'all.
Yet. We're probably getting very close, but we're not off here yet because we had a very serious question to answer. And we got that answered. So
City Pro lost a puppy today.
Well, I was gonna go watch their puppy video, but
I'm sure it's not the same one.
Surely not.
What kind of puppies do you guys have?
She said they got that.
Oh, that's great.
Oh golly, I love my Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
Cleo, there is no way that you could listen to this garbage for 2 more hours.
Look, everybody says that. That's so sweet. We don't like listening to ourselves for an hour, much less more.
Well, Maggie can't listen to us that long. We put her to sleep.
We do.
But I understand it.
You understand what?
I understand
listening
to something and it putting you to sleep. I get it.
Oh, yeah.
I absolutely can't make it through Tracy's videos.
Yeah, she's so
calming. She has such a sweet, calming voice. And
she never gets up in a tizzy over anything.
Well, I mean, she's
still awake.
Y'all, Tracy at Just Dig It, she is so calm and her voice is so soothing that it's tough to make it through, and it's not like the video's boring because I'll be learning something,
That's right.
And there'll be something I'm gonna be making notes of what we want to plant in the garden, and hey, I want to do this on a trellis, and then I go, or I'm typing it on my notes on my phone.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just typing it in there, but
y'all,
I can't make it through it because she's just so.
What I love about Tracy's
soothing.
videos, it's not even anything to do with what you're talking about, is as she's doing her walkthroughs, I like how she puts the names of the plants.
Yes, that's where I learned.
Because you can watch something and you'll be like, oh, I just love that, but I will never be able to figure that out. She puts the name of everything, like the technical name and the common name. And I love that because I've learned so many plants that like I would like to have, and I'm able to save that name to go back and reference to.
Maggie said same with Jason and his voice. Jason's soothing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually laughing at something he said.
Yeah, he's just I like his music choices.
Yeah, he does. He has good music choices. Donna said so is Ann Dale.
I like
that's
mm-hmm. She is so sweet. She is just so sweet. She come in that place, that conference, and she just owned the whole thing. Her and Lester took to each other like a mama and a son.
It was
I
kind
mean,
of
it
well. You
was.
see, Miss Anna's on here every once in a while.
Yeah,
She'll pop in on the lives
yeah,
pretty regularly, and she does her lives early in the morning. Every time I see that she did one, it's over.
yeah,
It's always off,
yeah. She does hers in the mornings usually.
and that's probably when most of her audience is on there. She's used to that early morning gardening audience, and I try to watch it, but I'll have to watch it on replay. You know, it'll be on my phone or whatever. But it's always off. It's already off. So is Lester's. Lester's always over by the time I see
Yeah.
it.
I don't think I get the notifications. I just happen to see it.
Well,
when
I
I'm
clicked on
there.
the notifications, but then I won't see it. I'll be at work or be doing something else, and then when I see, oh, they're live, and I click on it, it's done.
She said Urban American Homestead to check it out.
That's their other channel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. And they got 11. I think we're subscribed to them anyway.
Oh yeah, we are. I knew that was their other channel. Sherry agreed with you about the music.
Yeah, like a hair and a biscuit. That's right. Lester is always on. Miss Terry and Miss Pamela, he is always on. He
absolutely the hardest working social media creator out there, without question.
But that's how you do it.
Yes.
If you're going to be successful, my goodness, why not just go all in?
That is why he is so incredibly popular.
I wish that my mind worked like his, because I'm constantly trying to figure out ways to be fun and entertaining.
I can't think of that much stuff. And
but
today,
according to the views I get, it's not there. I've been held up on it, y'all. Well, it's in my mind. It's in my psyche right now, because, you know, we try to get into the algorithm of it.
Sure.
And we had one video get 26,000. One short got 26,000
right off the bat
views, because it was.
And then the one today got like 10.
And then the one today, I'm like, I
think it got 10.
Nick texted me the other day. He said the video of you head bobbing is not doing too great. I said
head dancing,
because I said it's the first time.
I said it's your head dancing.
It's the first time I've put my face in any of our shorts, and it got thumbs downs.
I don't understand the thumbs down.
Why would you put a thumbs down? Why not just keep going?
If it's something I don't like, I don't know. Maybe there's a reason for it. But
that's my little rant. I'm not putting my face in no more.
See, shorts. Jim said he liked the somebody's watching me.
Yeah.
That's when she was doing the head dance. Zoe, regardless of what kind of music it is, country, rap, fast, slow, it don't matter. She does the exact same dance to every song.
I do.
She has one, and that's it. Terry says she liked the head bobbing.
That's all I can do. Nick will look over, there'll be a song on TV, and my head's bobbing. He's there. You go, that one dance, you know.
There's Mr. Ben.
Yes.
Why are you not what?
Signing. Sign, like sign language.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Your face is very nice. Keep it in there. Well, thank you. Miss Christina said I'm beautiful.
Cliff said I haven't seen today's video. Was busy. If he are we talking about Lester's video? We haven't. Well, he unless he's talking about your shorts. He may have. So somebody was talking a minute ago, and I started saying something, because a lot of it. Oh, it was you talking about him being funny and creative and stuff. But today's was pretty serious.
Yeah,
it was a pretty serious video, but it was probably the most farm-like video.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a while since there was a video that wasn't
silly,
lighthearted and goofy, but still, without a question, the hardest working one out there. if I had the time, I would love to throw out that much content. Number one, I don't
Right.
think I could come up with it because I'm not that creative. And number two, I don't have the time to be able to. It's not like he's putting out garbage. He's putting out that much good stuff.
Yes. Yes.
And no, Mr. Ben is the one that we got the vegetables
that's
from.
right. Okay, you're right. You're right.
So that's if
Now
now it makes sense why he was asking about the sign. And did you get a message from him the other day?
Well, why are you putting me on the spot?
Well, the reason is because I found today, which is funny that Mr. Bean got on here. I found a message today that I had missed and didn't realize it. Didn't realize I had gotten it.
Oh goodness. I might have clicked through it. I don't know. I'd have to go back and look.
Remember, he built up to it. You will get there.
That's right.
I agree with that, Christina.
Think growth. That's what they're saying.
I thank you. Absolutely.
Yes.
And we are. We're thinking growth every day. And I don't care if I ever get to that kind of status. If we pay the feed bill for the animals, I'm good.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I don't need that. Well, I don't see me ever having the guts to quit my regular job.
Well,
I don't think I would be that brave.
You have to remember what Daniel talks about.
I know.
That ain't up to you.
I know. I agree. 100%. It won't be an
option.
option.
Mr. Ben, send it again if you don't mind, please.
If I do it, it wouldn't be my decision anyway. I wouldn't get to decide that.
That's right. Well, a lot of this that we've done.
Christina says she'll be your hype lady.
I need a hype lady.
Can you do the head dance?
I'm still trying to convince Nick to be on Pamela Pumpkin. For Halloween, we're going to do a Pamela Pumpkin video.
I don't want to be Alan.
Have you guys seen that short video that's going around? It goes around every Halloween time.
Well, I think it's every holiday.
Yeah, she's done it, but I'm really trying to convince Nick to be Alan. All he's got to do is stand there. And we're going to...
That's what I do on the lives. I just sit here.
And all you got to do is go, hey. And I'm going to go, and this is Alan. Woo! That's my favorite part of the whole thing. If you hadn't seen Pamela Pumpkin's Halloween workout, you need to check it out because I'm going to do it. I'm going to get me some orange tights and a pumpkin shirt.
I'm not doing it. Valerie, I hope that's not what you're talking about when you say that would be great.
And we are going to do it.
No,
I'm still trying to convince him. I'm going to catch him off guard one day or something and do it. He'll know because I'll be wearing orange tights. But we're going to do it. I bet that short would get lots of views.
See, Maggie said just sit and look pretty. That's all I'm going to do. Except I can't do the look pretty part. I can sit here. I can sit here with the best of them. Guys, we've got to wrap it up.
Oh, Lord, yeah, we got to get
I just looked at the clock. Holy cow, we have almost an hour and a half on this live.
Yay!
It's awesome that y'all were with us.
That's right.
You have no idea how much we, number one, appreciate y'all, but we truly enjoy the feedback and going back and forth. And what?
She said if I could get my husband to do it, he told me he'd rather do the dishes. That'd be Nick. Nick would go hunting for the first time in 5 years.
Yep. That tells them how long I've been married. That's how long it's been since I went hunting or fishing or anything else.
Anyway, we're glad that you guys, we didn't have anything to talk about, but y'all make us
we had a little
feel
bit
better.
We never start out with enough to talk about for an hour and a half. That's a fact. Right. We've got a few things that we just use to get started, and then y'all fill in the blanks, and that's what we enjoy. This is my favorite part. We do videos, and I love editing, but no doubt lives have become my favorite thing just because of the people we get to interact with. And yes, Jim said it. Hit the like button, y'all.
That's right. And so we hope to do Sunday. Sunday's up in the air right now because we have a meeting with Jacqueline from Head Family Farm. We're working on our website.
That's right.
So if we do, it'll be later in the evening, and I hate to do that because the channels we like to watch do theirs too. So if we don't get with you guys Sunday, we'll be back Wednesday before we head to Florida.
That's right.
So, all right. See you guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
guys. Good night.